What's up, guys? Today we're gonna try and fly the Darkstar from London Heathrow Airport all the way across the Atlantic to New York City on JFK. Let's do this. Unlimited fuel, by the way, because or else this wouldn't have worked. So, ready to fly. Going to ready my gauges. Not that worried on air traffic control, so I'm gonna turn that off. Actually, I'm gonna tell the autopilot to take care of all the radio communications. Checklist, that's cool, but I don't really care. I just want to get there. It's raining in London. This is real-time time and real-time weather. Guys, I hope you're gonna enjoy this. It's gonna be a hell of a ride. That's typical London weather right there. Ouch! My computer is a slide. So let's try this one again. Parking brake off. Power to mill. Speed 180 knots. Time for liftoff. Landing gear up. Start banking to the right while holding a 20-degree pitch up. These clouds are all in real time. Clouds, sun, time, real time. So I'm trying to keep a speed of Mach 0.95. I went too far, banking to the right. At 25,000 feet. I'm trying to reach 35,000 feet and then I'm gonna start the supersonic transition. We're at Mach 0.94, that's good. We're at 33,000 feet. 34,000 feet. So I'm gonna start my inverted roll in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try to hold a 1.2 G pull down. Turn right side up. Sacrifice some altitude for speed, and now I'm gonna start pitching up at a 1.2 G. Pitch up until I reach 10 degrees. Holding a 1.3 G pull up is still good. Up to 1.5 I believe is still all acceptable. And I'm doing all this while trying to still keep the same heading. I promise you it's not easy. Our Mach reading is 1.8, 1.9. We are at 10 degrees pitch, so I'm gonna stop pulling back. So we are currently at 2.3 Mach, Mach 2.36. We have to reach Mach 3 and then I'll do a transition towards the Scramjets. Not transition, I mean I'll turn the Scramjets on. And that will propel us to Mach 9. Our heading is pretty good. We've reached Mach 2.8. Thank God we exited that dark weather and we're at Mach 3. Now, let's initiate the Scramjet. Bottom beacon, top beacon, fuel cell, and Scramjet. I have to pitch up because I need to reach 120,000 feet fast. Or else traveling at Mach 9 at this altitude will burn up the plane. So now I have to start pitching down because I'm getting very close to the altitude I need to be at. Mach 5.9, Mach 6, Mach 7, Mach 8, and now we're at Mach 9 soon, I think. Will we hit Mach 9? Did I do it properly? I mean, we're way above where we're supposed to be. Maybe when I reach 120,000 feet, I might hit Mach 9. Let's see how that goes. If my theory is correct. That is something else, guys. That is something else. That's the current weather over the UK. Just a bunch of white clouds. So we're currently at Mach 8.4. And I need to lose another 10,000. No, I need... Yeah, another 9,600 feet I need to lose of altitude. I'm veering a bit off course. I forgot to look. Let me just arrange that and start to pitch up, because I'm losing 5,000 feet per minute. That's a bit too much to control once I'm at the proper altitude I need to keep. I'm trying to fix the altitude and the heading all at the same time. And it's a bit of a pain. So no, I need to move a bit more to the left. So we've currently just went over Ireland. We've cleared Ireland. Now we're over the sea. And we've started our flight over the Atlantic, which will bring us to our next stop, JFK, in about 30 minutes. That sounds unreal. 30 minutes. We just left London. It takes me 30 minutes to drive from one side of the island to the other. Let's see what we've just left behind us. That's the UK mainland, right over there. In the far distance, this over here. And this is the UK weather. Surprise, surprise. Let's have a look around this beauty. That is something else. Trying to move a bit to the left so I get back on track with my flight plan. Ooh, my altitude, didn't realize. There we go. That is beautiful. Although this bouncing up and down thing isn't so pleasing on the eyes. it's doing it on the inside also, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm back at 1,100 and 100. My God, 120,000 feet. So I believe I should be at Mach 9 point something, but I'm at Mach 8.7. That bouncing isn't helping. But my heading is spot on. Altitude is spot on. Everything is great. Probably should. I think I'm around what? Halfway? Nah. I'd say about 40%. I'd say I'm about 40% distance. Not sure what happened there, but I went off course by quite a lot in one go. That looks about right. Banked a bit to the left, because it seems like automatically the jet stays veering off to the right, so I'll keep it banked to the left to counter that veering effect. As you all can see, I'm banked a bit to the left. This is because, as you can see, this is the trajectory of the jet. This is my flight plan. I always seem to be veering off to the right as I am now. So by banking the jet a tiny bit to the left like this, it will counter the drifting to the right, I guess. I need a better word for it, but that's what I'm gonna stick with. I believe this. This is the distance to my waypoint, which I had set in New York. It's going down pretty quickly. So what can I tell you? This is my altitude. I'm currently traveling at 120,420 feet. This green arrow is showing me that my current pitch is pointing upwards. Actually, no, it's got nothing to do with pitch, but this is telling me that I am gaining altitude. If it's pointed exactly to this yellow bar, it means I'm steady. I'm not gaining altitude and I'm not losing altitude. If it's further up from this, it means I'm gaining altitude. If it's lower, it means I'm losing altitude. The further away it is from the yellow line, the faster I am gaining. Here I'm gaining, like, let's say 2,000 feet per minute, 4,000 feet per minute, 10,000 feet per minute, and the same for this one, but I'll be losing it instead of gaining it. As you can see, this purple line is moving further away to the left, which means I'm going further away from it, so I'm gonna turn my rudder to the left so I steer the plane back into my planned course. I'm doing it ever so slightly because at this speed everything is extremely tender. Now, as you can see, this green line is lower than the yellow bar. That means I'm losing altitude. In fact, my altitude is going down. 4, 3, 2, 0. Now it's on the yellow, exactly parallel, so my altitude wasn't moving back then. I need to fix my heading a bit more. Also, while using the rudder, the plane automatically tilts, so you've got to counter that as well by pitching the nose. Using the ailerons, I think they're called, to turn the plane left or right, in this case the jet. And now, as you can see, the purple line is moving closer to the center, so that means I'm getting closer, so I can start easing off on the rudder. I can also start leveling out the plane. As you can see, I'm banked to the left. When this arrow touches this line, that means I'm level. I'm not banked to the left nor to the right, which is true to the current moment. This is my airspeed in knots. That's ridiculous. This is my Mach speed. That is also ridiculous. This is my G meter. At the moment there isn't anything marked, but oh yeah, +1 G, I think that's my G at the moment. When you see it going up, that means I've got lots of positive G's. When it's going down, I have negative G's. So at the moment I'm higher than I should be. I'm supposed to be at 1200. I'm at 1218 and rising, so I can go lower. So I keep the stick pushed forward, my flight stick pushed forward, until that green line is pointing downwards or is lower than the yellow bar, and this is the point where I start losing altitude because the green line is lower than the yellow bar. This was just before I started talking. The distance in nautical miles to my next waypoint was 1,700, and it's gone down to 1,250 in a matter of a few minutes. So that's pretty good. Fuel flow, I'm not sure what these mean, but I set the fuel to infinite, so I'm not supposed to have a fuel problem. What are these? So these are to zoom in or out of my flight plan. The more zoomed in you are and the more you can get this flight plan to show, the more you are on track. But at these speeds it's pretty impossible to keep on track all the time. Let's have a look at the outside. Is that the USA? Guys, what do we have here? No, that's more like Alaska. What is that? Not sure. Did I have my flight planned to be flying over Alaska? I don't believe so. Or this might be Iceland? No. Let me try to see. Okay, so I believe this is... We're almost there. Saint Pierre and Miquelon. Not sure, but I think so. I'm really not sure. I'm veering off way to the right now, so I'm moving to the left as much as I can. I'm just not sure when I'm supposed to start. The landing. As in when I have to start to do the descent, I mean. I think I should use my VFR map. I've still got a while to go. So peaceful. Pitch up, I'm losing altitude and I'm lower than I should be. Not by much, but try to keep things perfect. Just in case, if you want to know where we are, let me do this for you guys. For New York, it's gonna be that distance. And we've already done quite a bit. Beautiful. Let me put this back on my other screen. Whoops. We're still traveling at Mach 8.8. Pretty darn good. We're soon gonna need to start to lose altitude. I think we should start now, to be honest. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get this map working. Okay, so let's start. Pitch down. And reduce the thrust. That's 80,000 feet already. What is this? 2 FPS? What's going on here, bro? Woo! My whole PC is turned into a PowerPoint. That's the warning to turn off the Scramjet engine. There we go. That's sorted. Now let's get back on course. Guys, we're in the USA. We left London not more than 30 minutes ago. Landing procedures have already been started. So, I believe we should keep this altitude for now. So I'm at 10,000 feet. Welcome to New York. Think I could have kept my Mach 9 a bit more. I guess it's somewhere over there where I need to land. We're currently at 8,600 feet and declining. I just turned on the afterburner. Get a bit more speed, get there a bit faster. Doesn't like the afterburner at this altitude. Let's start dropping to 3,000 feet. That's New York. Look at that. Somewhere here is the Empire State Building. I believe that's the Statue of Liberty, somewhere there on the island. Let's start. Landing gear down. Not yet. Probably had to start doing this bank way before now to be in line with the runway. Now I've got a lot of playing to do, but oh well, we'll have to do it. Yep, there it is. I'm way out. So let's stick to 2,500 feet. And try to get in line with the runway. Talk about low FPS, guys! It's like I have a clicker. No. As a remote, not as a joystick. Let's see if we can do this though. Pete Mitchell never took no for an answer. Neither will we. I'm losing altitude fast. I need to gain it. This is a weird situation. Ah! The FPS isn't helping, guys. Seriously. Woo! That was my roughest landing yet. I think my CPU is huffing and puffing. Wow. There you go, guys. London to JFK, Heathrow to JFK. Roughly 30 minutes. No, about 4 to 5 minutes. Not bad. I'm just gonna stop it here in the runway. Like, I don't give a... Turn on parking brake. And there you have it, JFK. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sure I did. Hopefully we'll do another one of these next time in the near future. Until then, adios. Ciao, ciao.